Let's Make a Deal. Weekdays at 10 on WBOC.
WBOC News This Morning.
A ship stuck. How Poplar Island in Talbot County is benefiting from the cargo ship stranded in the Chesapeake Bay.
Aviation Award. What will help Delaware State University recruit future pilots?
And plastic proposal. I'm Hunter Landon, live in Easton with the effort to ban plastic bags in the town.
Covering all of Delmarva, this is WBOC News This Morning. Delmarva's news leader.
We're on the WBOC Newsplex in Salisbury. How about we get your morning started? Good morning. You're watching WBOC News This Morning. I'm Jimmy Hoppa.
And I'm Tamika Keenan-Norman. Thanks for joining us on TV, the WBOC News app, or our Facebook page. It is Wednesday, March 23rd.
And waving meteorologist Mike Lichniak is with us in the morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Mike. Looks like we're going to get some rain today to wash the pollen away.
Some of the pollen is going to be gone, thankfully. I know that a lot of us here on the desk are suffering from all the yellow dust that's been flying around the last couple of days. So there is some good news with the rain that's on the way, but we will also deal with a few thunderstorms here or there later on this evening. Most of us, as you can see, are waking up in the 40s this morning. Out towards the beach towns, a touch warmer thanks to that wind that is coming in off the Atlantic. You can see the storm system that continues to gather out towards the west. And let me zoom on in. Let me grab the right tool here and zoom on in for you and show you that we are mainly dry here on Delmarva. The rain showers are still out towards West Virginia, and Ohio. So we still got some time before the rain gets here. It'll be about lunchtime when it arrives, and then it will continue to increase throughout the afternoon into the evening. And it's once we get into the overnight when our chances for a few storms go up. We'll time everything out for you, talk about when the rain gets out of here tomorrow in 5 to 6 minutes.
All right, we'll check back with you, Mike. Thank you. It's 5:03. Workers are still trying to free the cargo ship stranded in the Chesapeake Bay. The Coast Guard announced that a salvage company has begun dredging around the almost 1,100-foot-long Ever Forward, which is moving anywhere but forward right now. I get it, that K. Thanks, Mike. We'll check back.
Yep.
And your news this morning, antibody responses of children exposed to COVID-19. Your health beats coming up here in about 11 minutes.
But first, in this morning's Top Talkers, cancer care. Why First Lady Jill Biden is visiting a hospital in Texas later this week. Plus, big banger from Wall Street to the clubs of Main Street. Which executive has scored his next big gig as an electronic dance DJ? That's next on WBOC News This Morning.
Right now, Chopper 16 taking flight over Kent County.
Here's Andrew Tawes with this morning's Proud to Serve.
Just minutes north of Dover is the town of Clayton. Let's fly over with Chopper 16. Originally known as Smyrna Station, Clayton was established in 1855 as a stop along the railroad that ran through Delaware. In 1860, the name was changed to honor John M. Clayton, a former U.S. Secretary of State. There are several places in Clayton on the National Register of Historic Places, including the Clayton Railroad Station and St. Joseph's Industrial School. Today, Clayton is known as a tranquil retreat from the rest of the world. WBOC is proud to serve the town of Clayton and all of Kent County, and proud to partner with Johnny Gymnastics. Visit their game world, offering indoor entertainment for the whole family, such as Brunswick billiard tables, poker tables, air hockey, foosball tables, and now pinball machines, creating the perfect media room for year-round. I'm Andrew Tawes with Chopper 16.
At WBOC, it's our responsibility to serve Delmarva, to be first, fair, and factual. For more than 35 years, WBOC journalist Steve Hammond has kept this commitment to Delmarva. He's led the WBOC news team to deliver just the facts and to put your needs first. He's brought more than 35 years of experience to Delmarva and instilled our moral obligation into the heart and soul of our newscast. You can trust Steve Hammond and the WBOC news team to be Delmarva's news leader.
Start your day or prepare for your week with the WBOC weather app. Plan your family outings with daily and hourly forecasts, live radar, and severe weather alerts at your fingertips. Download the WBOC weather app that's driven by Hertrick. The Duck has hatched more eggs on Delmarva. Hear the best music of the 60s, 70s, and 80s on 107.1, 105.1, and 104.3. The Duck, now bigger and better all over Delmarva.
At 5:13, some of the most talked about stories in this morning's Top Talkers. 4 Ukrainian children with cancer are receiving treatment at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. U.S. officials say the children and some of their family members were flown to Memphis International Airport from Poland. First Lady Jill Biden will meet personally with the children on Friday. The kids will be able to continue with the therapy that was put on hold in their native country due to the Russian invasion. A judge has ruled that Alex Jones has to appear for a deposition today in a defamation suit against him. Sandy Hook families have been pushing for this deposition since they sued Jones for defamation in 2018. He will be questioned about whether he knew the school shooting that killed 20 children and 6 adults was real when he repeatedly suggested on his show that it was a hoax. Pfizer and UNICEF are partnering up to fight COVID-19 around the world. Starting next month, Pfizer will supply 4 million courses of its COVID-19 antiviral pill to UNICEF. The medicine will go to people in 95 low and middle income countries, which covers 53% of the world's population. Lower income countries will just pay a not-for-profit price, and countries with higher incomes will pay according to a tiered pricing arrangement. And Goldman Sachs CEO David Solomon will perform at Chicago's Lollapalooza Music Festival this summer. The 60-year-old leads one of the largest investment banks in the world on weekdays, but he spends his time off the clock regularly DJing at clubs in Miami and New York. Solomon uses the alias D-Soul, and he has even released a single entitled Learn to Love Me. A Goldman Sachs spokesperson says all of his profits go to charity. Now, D-Soul will hit the Lollapalooza stage in July.
Wow. Mike, Tamika needs a DJ name. What do you think? Beatmaster Mika?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like that.
Beatmaster Mika right there.
I like it. Chances for showers and thunderstorms into the forecast later today.
Taking a live look this morning into Rehoboth Beach from the Boardwalk Plaza Hotel camera. After the break, Mike times it out, lets you know when the wettest of the weather gets here. It is 5:16 on WBOC News this morning.
And coming up tonight on CBS at 8, Survivor, Beyond the Edge at 9, Good Sam at 10, and don't forget WBOC News at 11.
On Fox 21, The Masked Singer at 8, Domino Masters at 9, WBOC News at 10 on Fox 21.
And on NBC tonight at 8, Chicago Med, Chicago Fire at 9, Chicago PD at 10, and WRDE News at 11.
Looking for a little local sports? DSN tonight, 8 o'clock Worcester Prep at Parkside Girls Lacrosse, Outdoors Delmarva at 10, final score at 10:30. But right now, you're watching WBOC News this morning. Everyone has the inner desire to grow through healing, learning, and building strong connections. So how about we learn more now?
Delmarva Live, weekdays at 5 on WBOC.
I'm going to follow my heart.
Good morning, friends, and a happy Wednesday to you. Temperatures are in the 40s this morning, except once you get closer to our area beach towns and the waters of the Chesapeake, where we're hovering around 50 this morning.